Hi out there. So this is a sequel to my earlier video, Checks Are Nonsense. And in that video, I went all the way down to the Walmart in Inglewood to cash a check that a retailer had given me for selling comics over the course of about 3 months. And the Walmart's money center was closed. This seems to be a common trend in Denver businesses for whatever reason, is that like the money center or the customer service or the bathrooms will be closed just an hour or 2 hours before the place itself closes. Like for instance, the King Supers down on Corona. One major issue with that fucking place is they close at 11, but their bathrooms close at 10. So if you get there to shop at 10, you just don't get to use the bathroom. Which I think is fucking stupid. I think a place's bathroom should be open as long as it's open. But anyway, that's besides the point. I think that like every part of a business should be operational for the duration of the period during which the business itself is operational. You should have customer service open. You should have checkout lines open. You should have the bakery and deli open. You know, basic shit. If I was running a supermarket chain, this shit would be a no-brainer. But I guess I live in the 21st century, the era of modern convenience. Anyway, after that experience where I went all the way down to Walmart in Inglewood to cash a check, and the money center was closed, I resolved that I would never again do business with an establishment, sell my comics to a retailer that paid in checks, because I have a limited amount of time, and I do this all myself, and if I have to go all the way down to fucking Inglewood to cash a check, that is a massive waste of time for me. People should just pay me in money. That's the way I prefer to be paid. But this scenario is a bit different. I got an order in the mail, the way I prefer to be paid, but it was a check. So I decided, you know, what the hell? I'm gonna try this check thing out. I'm gonna try to cash a check. I'm gonna try to go down to the Walmart, all the way down in Inglewood, ride the bus for 2 fucking hours, just to get $30. All things considered, that's a decent order, but I'd much rather it be sent to me in nice green fiat American money, as opposed to checks. I don't get checks. They make no sense to me as a financial implement. I don't understand what they're for. I don't understand why anyone would consider them more convenient. It's money with extra steps. Just use money. Anyway, I go all the way down there. And the whole time I'm thinking, you know, it's like 4 p.m. You know, the money center at the Inglewood Walmart isn't going to be closed. So this'll be a breeze. I'll just go in, get my money, get the fuck out, get home, get back to drawing comics. You know, because I have a limited amount of time per day to draw comics in. And every second I'm on the bus to fucking Inglewood to cash a stupid check is a second I could be drawing comics. Now, here's the kicker. I get in there, I wait in line for like half an hour, because there's so many types at the money center, which I guess is like Walmart's poor excuse for like customer service or something. I don't even know. It's just like a very bizarre establishment. But from everything I know, the Walmart in Inglewood is like the closest place that'll just cash a fucking check. It's very inconvenient. So I get up to the front, and I present the check and my ID to the lady at the counter, and I even brought my ID, you know, because I figured maybe that'll come in handy. Maybe they'll ask to see my ID. Maybe it'll actually be useful for once. But I get in there, and she's like, "Oh, this'll be $6 to cash this check." And I am just fucking dumbfounded. I am beyond myself, or besides myself, I guess as the saying goes. How fucking stupid this is. $6 to cash a check for $30, so I end up only getting $24 of my money that, you know, is my payment for the labor I've performed. That's fucking stupid. I guess I kind of see the the appeal if it was a check for like $500 or something, but it's for $30. And think about if it was a check for $6 or a check for $4, then I'd literally be paying them like $2 for nothing. It's such a stupid idea. Who the fuck uses checks? It's like if I was paid in Confederate money or something. Why do people still use checks? This barbaric dividend bond type shit, when you can just use normal ass fiat currency, just normal ass green money. That's what I use. That's what I get paid in, and that's also what I pay for everything with. Just out of principle, because nothing else makes any sense to me. So, yeah, I was pretty miffed about this, having to pay $6 to pay a check. I didn't know you had to fucking pay for this shit. And I know damn well there's no good reason why cashing a fucking check should be worth $6. Fuck, Walmart should pay me $6 extra just for going all the way down there to fucking Inglewood on the bus, because that is a serious waste of my time and effort. And to think that I have to pay $6 on top of that 2-hour trip down there, that's just the cherry on the shit sundae right there. Anyway, just like before, well, I guess I didn't do this before, I said, I refuse to pay to turn useless money into useful money. And then I just ripped the check up, just like before. I ripped it into a zillion little pieces and tossed it in the trash can there, and went back home. Because I have no time for that shit. It is absurd to have to pay money just to get money out of a useless, like, fake money that's like a piece of paper. What the fuck is this? Are we living in 1812 all of a sudden, or what? Why do people still use checks? It makes absolutely no fucking sense to me. So anyway, yeah, I think this process is stupid. I think it's stupid to have to pay $6 to cash a $30 check. That's insane. And obviously, I don't have $6 on me, so I have literally just wasted 2 hours going down to this place to get money. But to get my money, I have to pay money. What even is this? I thought that cashing a check was like, you know, getting change, because that makes sense. Getting change makes sense. When I go to the 7-Eleven, I pay $10 for a $6 bag of chips. I get 4 back. That makes sense. I don't have to pay to get my change. I'm just given my change because it's what I'm fucking owed. But I guess, you know, cashing a check isn't like that. Yeah, you have to pay for it. What a load of nonsense. I don't get how anyone puts up with this shit. It's really, really fucking insufferable. So yeah, I did not cash that check. So I don't get paid at all for this particular order. I am going to send the person who sent it their comics just this time, because I want to be nice. But after this point, I am no longer going to send anyone comics who sends me a fucking check. Send me fiat American paper currency. I'm talking those 5s, those 10s, those 20s, you know, green with the presidents on them. If it's a check, you're not going to get your comics. You're not going to get your comics, and you're not going to see anything taken out of your bank account or whatever the fuck you people use. There will not be any of that, and you won't get your comics. So don't send me a check, because I literally am not going down to the Inglewood Walmart every fucking day. Even if you really want the comics, I'm not going to pay $6 just to get money. It's your job as a consumer of products to send me money. It shouldn't be Walmart's job or role in the transaction to give me my money, much less for me to pay them to give me my money. I think, honestly, this is why America is in a crippling national debt right now. If I had to wager a guess, it's probably because we place such a weird emphasis on useless financial things like checks that just achieve nothing. It's just like I'm turning this useless type of money into money I can actually use. And I'm sure many viewers out there would be like, oh, you wasted $30. I discouraged a stupid practice. I discouraged a useless waste of time. I have principles that I have to stand by, and I'm not putting up with this check shit anymore. It is ridiculous. It is a complete waste of my time, and I have no idea who puts up with this. Does everyone else just love going down to the Inglewood Walmart and wasting an entire day and paying $6 to cash a check? Like, what the fuck? Why do people do this? What a massive waste of time. So yeah, I will not be accepting checks anymore. You can buy Nicolas comics, though, and pay me in fucking cash by writing to Nicolas Sequeira, 1424 Columbine Street, number 1, Denver, Colorado, 80206. If you actually want comics, send me fucking money. Don't send me checks. I have no use for checks, and you won't get comics. The same way that you won't get comics if you pay me in Confederate money. Fuck Confederate money. I've been sent... I think I've been sent a euro before, actually, and I never found any use for it, but it was pretty cool anyway. I mean, euros are cool, but you're not going to get comics for it. Point being, send me American money, please. American fucking currency. None of that Canadian stuff, none of that European stuff, and especially not a fucking check. It is such a waste of time and energy, and it's stupid to think I live in a world where I have to pay $6. It's just like a complete waste to change one type of money that I can't use anywhere into another type of money that I can use everywhere. I don't know what kind of clown world I'm living in, but yeah, I do not accept checks, either from retailers or from like anyone who orders my comics. And that's how it's been since 2018. I was willing to maybe possibly break the rules this one time just to see how it goes, see if it was easy, but clearly it's not going to be easy, so I'm not going to do it. Waste of my time. Fuck checks. Nicolas Comics forever, baby. Zow.